one day leading to fall into the hands of thieves and criminals, ultimately saved by a benevolent Good Samaritan. Does this theme seem familiar to you? I presume so. Yes, this is the universal theme on which many writers wrote their stories. Filmmakers of Hollywood and Bollywood made innumerable motion pictures about the social injustice and the cruel and heartless treatment towards children across the world. And ironically, the evil still persists. But about 187 years back, a writer named Charles Dickens wrote the story Oliver Twist with the same theme. He pointed his finger at the social inequalities and the cruel and heartless treatment and the class discrimination of the Victorian society of England during the early 19th century.
The Industrial Revolution was the transition from creating goods by hand to using machines. Its start and end are widely debated by scholars, but the period is generally spanned from about 1760 to 1840. The Industrial Revolution had both positive and negative societal effects. The advantages would include low-cost clothing, more job opportunities, and improved transportation. And the negatives would include women and children being exploited, long hours of working, and even environmental damage. These are just a few consequences of the Industrial Revolution in Europe.
During the Industrial Revolution, both houses were institutions in which the women, the poor, hopeless, and unemployed were housed and given work in exchange for food and shelter. They were often tough places with harsh conditions, and many people entered them out of desperation. The conditions were harsh and the treatment was cruel, which countries provided, forcing children to be separated from their parents. Once an individual had entered the workhouse, they would be given one uniform for the entirety of their stay. It's also estimated that 50% of the children that lived during the Industrial Revolution were forced to work instead of getting education. As a result of the work they did in the factories, they often faced injuries, serious health conditions, or even death. Not many people realize that before he became a famous writer, he had actually experienced the same as himself. When he was only 12 years old, his father was sent to prison for not being able to pay his debt. Charles had to go out to work to support his mother.
Young Charles Dickens got a job in a blacking factory where he worked in unhygienic conditions, making shoe polish used to shine the shoes of the wealthy. He earned just 6 shillings a week for his labor. That's about $1.50. Charles and his family lived in a factory too. This early experience gave Charles Dickens a powerful concern for the welfare of the poor, harassment to workers, heartless treatment towards women and children, and the sorry state of young children who could not receive a proper education. Later, he dedicated his entire writing life not only to the creation of some of the most memorable literature in the Western world, but to bring about a social awakening to the atrocities in the times.
Oliver Twist's mother dies at his birth. With the absence of his father, he is sent to a regional orphanage. At the age of just 6, he is sent to a town workhouse. There, the children live in filthy and unhygienic conditions, and they always remain hungry as the food served is insufficient. One day, Oliver, out of sheer hunger, asks, "Please, sir, I want some more." The loathsome officials treat this as a profane offense and order Oliver to be sent to solitary confinement. Not only this, but every night during supper time, Oliver was flogged on the dinner table as to admonish the other children from indulging in such an act of asking for more. Oliver lives through the agony. He raises his voice regardless of the consequences and also fights against a strong boy who mocks at his mother. However, he remains humble and obedient when circumstances demand. At a later date, Oliver is sent to a workhouse. He runs away to London from there. He falls from the frying pan into the fire as he encounters Bill Sikes, Fagin, the daughter, and Nancy, a bunch of thieves and criminals. They coax him into crimes. Oliver's anguish is never ending. A kind old gentleman, Mr. Brownlow, saves him. However, they are worried that Oliver will rat them out to the police, and so they keep a watch on Mr. Brownlow's house.
Little Oliver, being weak and fragile, will he win the game of good versus evil? Ladies and gentlemen, the Loyola Speech and Drama and Music students present before you an abridged version of Oliver's Twist, a novel by Charles Dickens. During birth, Oliver's mother died. From that day on, Oliver was regularly moved from orphanage to work farm to workhouse.
boy, you want some more?
It's a test. I'm hungry, sir. I want some more.
Hanging is too good for this one, Mr. Bumble.
This boy wants more, Mr. Bumble.
Out of my way! Out of my way! What was about it?
He wants more.
More, you say? Never in my life have I heard anyone complain about the one rule of delicious rule. This place is far too good for you, Doctor.
Oliver is dragged by the scruff of his neck by Mr. Bumble.
From there, Oliver is sent to work for a local undertaker, where he was treated even more miserably than in the workhouse.
Oliver was so desperate that he decided to run away all the way to London. It took him 7 full days to cover the distance.
I've been walking for days now. I'm exhausted. Do you have anything to eat? Do you have anything, Charlie? Well, as it so happens, we know of a kind old gentleman who can feed you and give you shelter, all for free.
And all we do in return is a little bit of food. But it's more like fun and play.
We are all delighted to have your presence in this fine establishment. Ain't that right, boys? Well, I shall provide you with a place to sleep and food. Hope you like food? Well, no matter. Maybe we shall have some sausages or something. Anyway, what have you brought for me today, my lovelies?
Look what I got, a silk scarf.
I got a silver cigarette case. Look at this lovely leather wallet. Stamped with money. A beautiful German pearl necklace. Look at this golden ring, which I just snatched. And look at this sweet donut.
Oliver was trained to be a pickpocket like the rest of the gang. The artful dodger took him out one day to try his skills at the marketplace. Unfortunately, Oliver wasn't as good as the other pickpocket, and he was captured by the police.
I thought you stealing from the gentleman. What's the name?
Wait. I saw it all. This boy is innocent. But the others want responsible.
Oliver was saved for now by the kind Mr. Brownlow. He took care of him and tried to raise him as a son.
However, on the other side of London, Fagin was plotting. He wanted Oliver back. And so, he sent Bill Sykes, his girlfriend Nancy, and his dog Bullseye to kidnap him.
When they got Oliver back to Fagin's den, they had plans for him.
Run away from me, would you little toadstool?
Mr. Brownlow. Hearing the complete story from Nancy, Brownlow took Oliver in once again. Now Wilson knew who planned Oliver's escape.
You will open a big time up again. No, Bill. I didn't do anything.
Bill Sykes is being chased by policemen. His luck had run out. The police chased him. And when left with no other escape, Bill fled to a rooftop.
Bill tried to lower himself down by a rope, but accidentally slipped and hung himself instead. But what happened to Oliver?
I discovered that before I was born, my mother had received a large sum of money which had been hidden from me.
I helped Oliver find his money so that he could attend classes at the school. And we all lived happily ever after. But what about the Axel Roger? Huh? Well, maybe he's still out there picking pockets for Fagin.
Ladies and gentlemen, brethren and sinners all, I call upon our goddess of virtues to give us a well-known rendition of the old school song, Papa.
Papa, that's how it goes.
and to each one of you present here. Thank you so very much for being part of this great endeavor. Our achievements are when you are here with us and all the trouble that you have taken. We have report cards and certificates. And I request Father Pedro, boys, are you ready? Joshua Price, Norval Fernandez, Kingsley Costa, Sam DeCosta, Piyush Naik. Let's hear for these students. Parents. Irwin Davis, Javis Rodriguez, Darren Arona, Travis DeCruz, Jocelyn Fernandez, Carl Cruz, Nigel Rivero, Agnesh Kordekar, Caleb Nick Fernandez, Urban Davis, Noel Fernandez, Kian Fernandez, Gilbert Lewis, Nathan Da Silva, Rigel Fernandez, Kieran Rodriguez, Adrian Rosario, Bruce Carvalho, Samuel Pereira, Declan Fernandez, Shivansh Kamath, Shivansh, Nashvin De Silva, Carl De Costa, Stephen Borges, Ian Correa, Ethan Sardina, Sean Fernandez, Parth Saini, David Cruz, Adarsh Saravanan, Newman Korea, Asad Sheikh, Enosh Carvalho, and Aaron Kaiser.